So I want to talk about Nature Boy. I'm gonna get right into it. So he was arrested with his carbonation cult. They detained the members of the cult, but they arrested Nature Boy. Now, Nature Boy, they told Nature Boy, because Nature Boy has changed the name of the cult multiple times. And the last thing he said about the cult was he was three God, and he had them saying three, 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 three. And so they told his stupid ass, raggedy ass, when he got locked up, his name Elijah Bishop. I'm ashamed to have the last same name as him. But my name's Sheba Bishop. If you ain't looked me up yet, you should Google me. I'm really Googleable. So, anywho, Nature Boy gets on here with his goddamn shenanigans. So lately, he's been acting like he's an insane man, putting his tongue out. He hired a transsexual to do a video with him. He actually had a porno out with a with a gay man, a white man. He let a white man finger him, Nature Boy, Elijah Bishop. So it's a cult of a lot of people that are bums. That's all I can tell you, because there is no way that they would suffer and endure through the mental and physical abuse that Nature Boy puts on them, except for that they are not paying bills. So does he use them for PPP loans and small business loans and food stamps and work them to death, getting money that is illegitimate? Yes, he does. However, shout out to the haters right now, because I know my only 3 viewers is probably a bitch I had to correct. I ain't no pimp. I ain't no, cause I think they can get Nature Boy on sex trafficking, for real, for real. He get them young, and he lie about his age, and he manipulate them sexually, financially, and emotionally. He exploits them. So I ain't no pimp. I just, do what I do. But oh no, I would never. I would never. I don't use anybody but me if anybody gonna make a fool out of themselves for a financial gain, it will be me and me only. And a real queen like me ain't even got a camera. She can sit up and be butt ass naked. And what's good? What's good? I'm still gonna educate you if this here you. If this here you, bitch, got that sauce, and I know I do. You know what I'm saying? So, Nature Boy is not getting bond right now because he has traveled so what's the word I want to call it? What that word called when it's like a cat? What is it called? Not swift, but swell. Is it called swell? The way a cat move. So this motherfucker, he don't fit in with the public society at all. Okay. Stealthy. That's the word. Stealth. He moved like stealthy, like a cat. So lately he been uh trying to show his bisexual side before he got locked up. And he said that all creatures are like tigers or lions, and you're basically a cat. So he started wearing earrings and um, something they call fingernails, but I think they're nail cutters. But anyway, they look like fingernails, but they have their rings and they look like nails. And anyway, he really went all out. So, the word on World's News, if y'all haven't checked out World's News, check out World News. He reported on Nature Boy for a long time. Now, this is what I have to say about World News. I think that men get into this competition where, like, oh, I can get more bitches than you. So it'll be pimps at different levels, right? And so I know TKO, otherwise named as TK Capone, he got in on it and he won't let Nature Boy nuts go for a lick of money. And so the word on the street is that Nature Boy has big financiers um, supporting his cultish bullshit. Because literally, he will call these girls queens one day, call 6 women younger than him, about 15 years and younger than him. He will call them bitches and hoes and then queens and goddesses, and they just so confused. And they said he's doing like some type of black magic. And, I don't know. I don't know. But what's more concerning to me than Nature Boy is the people that fall under his brainwashing techniques. Like, they're more concerning to me. But they're not victims because all of them are adults except Ja. Ja is Sheba and True Baby. And they the only ones that man, so many people done left the cult. People came back. Nature Boy don't do nothing but feed them 3 hots in a cot, tell them to go on virtual reality, go on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and this is how I'm going to let you stay here. Then he takes all of the women from the men in the cult. So that's not fair. Come on now. In what world is that fair? He won't let none of the dudes in his cult get no wet. You know what? He won't let them do it. He take their bitches and tell them why they shouldn't trust a sorry ass bitch. Come on now. Come on now. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Child, what you won't do for money. You got everything. I mean, y'all would be surprised what motherfuckers doing for a check. You'll be surprised they throwing their mamas, their kids. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it for this money. Mm-mm. So that's when virtues and values and morals went the fuck out the door. I'm still old school. I wear a thong with a half slit under my sundresses. I'm not gonna look like a hoochie mama in public. Conservative is the way to go. So I like how Nature Boy started. He got a chain, then he got another chain. So he made sure all the guys in his cult had chains, and everything that he had, he made sure everybody in his cult had. But that does not cover up years of mental, physical, sexual abuse, sir. Good job, though. You got them. You might win some, but you really lost one. You just lost one. You just lost one. Come on. You can't win them all. It take a dumb motherfucker to say another man is his God, whether the proclaimed man lived before or living now. A cult is just where you have effectively brainwashed people into thinking that you are their current God in this present state. Come on now. Motherfuckers falling for this shit every day. You think Nature Boy the only cult? Black cult leader? Nope. This shit is popular. I'm not even gonna address or the it's sad, man. And then we don't even want to talk about certain religions because that's a cult too. I mean, it's I guess when you don't know, you just don't know. You know, fuck out of here. You just don't fucking know what you don't know. And you motherfuckers don't know that they giving their power away, but they give it away because they bums. Everybody in Nature Boy cult is bums. True is spineless. Solar is spineless. They want Nature Boy to fuck them. And they say, I'll share my quote unquote wife with you. I'll share my quote unquote wife with you. And in turn, you can kiss me on my forehead and pat me on my butt. Nature Boy before they locked him up, and some people are putting a bet out on one because I was on World News Live, and I was so patient waiting to get chosen. And how about this shit? Yeah, if anybody remember a particular sister on my channel that was really obsessed with Walt, Adriana Slay's brother Walt, chilling with Walt. She was on there, Anna. So when I first heard her voice, I was like, that sounds like Anna. When I looked at the picture, I saw it, but her name was Three Ain't God. So she was on there, made a page exclusively to talk about Nature Boy and the cult. And Nature Boy is still locked up. He ain't made bond yet. So any child abusers, any woman abusers, any mental abusers, please get your boy Nature Boy out so he can continue to show us all the asinine creatures that follow him. I am in tune. I've been following and studying this cult over 3.5 years. Over 3.5 years. So I know a little bit about the cult. It ain't a soul you could ask me about that I ain't gonna know. Now, there was some motherfuckers, some white people that flew in like it was a tourist site. And if your money was right at that time, this was before unemployment benefits and PPP loans. He let them white people fly in there and what they ain't gonna do nothing but infect the camp. They ain't gonna do nothing but infect the camp. Yeah. It's so sad how black people are so distrusting of black people, and black people have such a disdain for each other. But then when you put another race on the scene, black people know suddenly how to get good customer service. It's sad. It's sad and it's tied and it's through. So now, what I hope to happen to Nature Boy is that he gets sex trafficking charges because that's what the fuck he did. Let's be honest. Let's be the fucking honest right now. Nature Boy basically was sex trafficking males and females by way of psychological coercion. And that's a fact. And so if he's not empowered by the powers that be, you'll see it in a little bit. What don't come out in the what? Come on now. What don't come out in the wash will surely come out in the what? Get the fuck out of here. So this boy been cutting up and doing sex trafficking, but they got him on rape from Netflix. And they said, oh, I was on World News Panel, and they was like, oh, and I was patient, y'all. Y'all know how much I talk. I was so patient, waiting my turn. I really was. And then he just kept letting, so I had to start saying world, 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 because we was on StreamYard. Yeah, I made this shit pop for a lot of people, but we ain't talking about me right now. We talking about Nature Boy. We talking about how people say, well, don't get your hopes up high because he may get an attorney to beat the case. Woo, woo, woo. I'm grateful for, you know, everything that I've been through taught me to do better, you know, and Nature Boy is crazy. Like for him to actually have convinced people to join his cult, this dude is nuts. So, you know what he gave them? No responsibility. You can come and be a slave. He started in his last calculations before they locked him up as saying that they were his slaves. And he said that their children were going to worship and serve his children. And they all signed up for this. Solar, True, and all the other peons, the bitches too. So they said that now Nature Boy ain't put nothing in the food because he don't even cook his own food. He don't have to. You got Sheba, Aya, train Malia how to cook for him. I remember when he wanted to leave Malia by herself, and Malia told Aya, please don't leave me. Malia didn't want to be in there rubbing and scrubbing that man nose and ears and feet and washing his. Malia, they have to be complete, total servants to Nature Boy. Come on now. So these motherfuckers sign up for a cult just to have three meals and a cot. Come on, 3 hots and a cot. Seriously. Musa got children outside of Tori. Tori was a faithful cult member. Come on now. Mm. So when I was on King World channel, there was people on there, men and women, and they were like, well, don't get excited because all he got to do is hit a lick and get the right attorney to represent him. And um, then there were other people that was like, well, it doesn't matter what attorney he get. Woo, woo, woo. I think they need to get him on sex trafficking because he got all them kids when they was younger than him. The only person older than Nature Boy that he allowed in the cult was Mama Dia. And she died because he told her that he was going to put her on the B6 diet. B6. So they was being sick. Okay. Now they eat seafood and steak and shit. But when they first started the cult, they was vegans and fruitarians, and they believed in shitting outside. Remember when Nature Boy was locked up and they on Spirit Airlines, and Spirit Airlines said that they stunk up the plane? Said they had so many people, they was stank as fuck. So Nature Boy went in Atlanta to try to clean his act up again. He had to go home because that's home to him, even though he represent New York. Gotta check out a motherfucker homeland to see where they from. You understand me? Gotta check out a motherfucker homeland because a prophet ain't honored in their own home land. Okay? So Nature Boy corny. He had the girls in the store in Atlanta doing push-ups on the wall, like not like push-up, but they back. You know what I mean? And yes, yes, three is God and all this shit. Now look what your stupid ass got you into. You done let Bigo and Miko and Facebook and Instagram gas your head up. At the day and time we living in, where people in that social media gas their head up. A lot of these people should not get on camera. Ever. Not ever. You hear me? Not one motherfucking time should a lot of these motherfuckers get on camera. But you know what they do? They do it. They fucking do it. Hello? On a dollar, not only will I get on camera, but I'm gonna put my kids on camera for you to talk about. And not only am I gonna put my kids on camera, but pretty sure there's some elderly people in my community that I can exploit, homeless people. Let's see through the bullshit. Motherfuckers recording them giving people money and this and that and this and that and this and that. And just put it on the recording, right? Let the world see what you're doing, right? Get the fuck out of here. That is not the way to go. Exploit everything that you love for a paycheck. That can't be right. You know, I ain't that great at math, but I know that can't be right. When I start mathing up the math, it ain't adding up. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers selling they soul, they families for $1. Social media, the shit is happening. The shit, these motherfuckers get $8,000, $9,000 and be living in a project still. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Modesty and decency. gone out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's about that bag, right? Run it up. By any means necessary, run it the fuck up, right? Get the fuck out of here. Genuine people can't be bought. Genuine people, they're not going for that bullshit. Come on now. Ain't no purchase tag on me. Ain't no purchase price on me. Get the fuck out my face. Ain't no fucking purchase. You can't purchase me. No platform that I'm gonna sit here and expose the few people I care about just so I can run up a check. Mm-mm. Expose my privacy and my life. They don't know the hate they gonna get behind that. For as every 100,000 people that support you, it's like 25,000 that don't. You don't want them problems. Now we getting in the math. You don't want them problems just for a check on social media where you gotta bear all. What's good? What's good? I know y'all scared of me. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Thank you for listening, even though you scared. Hmm. Mm-mm. I can't do it. I can't sell mine for $1. I can't do it. I ain't got that many people I value, but the few people I value, I would never. I would never. Some people I love from a distance, but guess what? I would never. I would motherfucking never. I'd rather assume not never exploiting nobody for no money than to come up off exploiting myself and everybody for $1. Oh, come into my bathroom. Come into my home. So you can call my kids all kind of names. Yeah, you crazy. Some things gotta be kept private. Okay? You can't sell everything. I know it's tempting. For motherfuckers who never had a penny in their life, you can tell. Cause everything is for sale. You know what I mean? I've been there. I ain't never sold everything, but I sold some shit. And no, no. I'd rather let it come to me naturally. I really would. Um, I ain't gonna force shit. If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. Okay? If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. If it ain't, it ain't. Let the chips fall where they motherfucking may. Okay? Let the chips fall where they motherfucking may. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everything ain't worth $1. Y'all gotta understand. Stop selling your soul. Stop selling yourself for a little piece of change. Stop doing that. It's a job. You don't like what you do. You're just doing it. Come on. How can you love somebody and exploit them and put their personal business and their personal, how can you love somebody? That's what I've been saying from the beginning of time on here. How can you fucking love somebody and you exploit everything they do? If they go to the bathroom, you gonna call it a prank. If you feed them dog food, you gonna call it a prank. You know, anything for views. Get the fuck out of here. Are we serious right now? Oh, we sell our souls so quick because we ain't never had nothing. You know, a lot of us ain't never had nothing because any quality individual is not for sale. They got sell. They used to put us on auction blocks. African Americans. If you American and from Africa, descendants in your trade line, your DNA, guess what? They put our ass right on an auction system like we was nothing. And now they doing that in different forms. Prison, Bigo, Migo, Instagram, Facebook, all this shit. Catch it. Catch it for it catch you. You better catch it. That shit is sad. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Anything that you exploiting. You want to exploit your body, you want to exploit your family, you want to exploit something. It's on the internet. They'll pay you ransomly to tell all your business. Look at comedian Latrice Allen, look at different motherfuckers that made buku money. They trying to make up another black person look bad while they think they looking good, but you're not looking good because you put your whole family for sale on the auction block because they said they'll pay you this or that. You can't get mine. Mine more valuable than gold. Anybody I love is more valuable than gold. You can't get that just any kind of way. A donation here, a donation there. You want to motivate me, right? You want to motivate me. Share some more. Mm-mm. 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 I do believe that if you're working your um, purpose and your calling, you're going to attract a lot of people to you that's in that purpose and calling. But that's a hell of a lot different from you recording them and uploading them on the internet just so that people can get entertainment, laughs, and giggles for a coin. It's a little bit different. But my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Okay? My people perish for the lack of knowledge for things. They just don't know no better. They're doing the best they can. They saw a dollar sign. Oh, I can't tell you the ratchets I've discovered since they start paying niggas to expose their whole life on the internet. I can't tell you. They started paying niggas, black people, to expose all things, everything for a dollar. You dusty, rusty, crusty, foot ass niggas can be bought for a dollar. I done seen it happen. Turn against your own. Like, fuck blood. Fuck blood. Real talk. Fuck blood. But you done turned against your whole family for a dollar? What's that about? You putting them up and Come on, you uploading them on the internet for what? Money? Financial gain? Wow, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy to me.